everyone, it's Hunter and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, it is so nice to meet you. Today's video, we are going to be talking about 2025 and I cannot believe I am talking about 2025. I feel like it was 2020 like yesterday, and I know a lot of people feel the same way. Every year since 2020 has kind of just been a blur. I've done a ton since then, but that is where we're at. So I just wanted to talk about 2025, what that's hopefully what I want it to look like for me, and kind of how I want to set some goals. I want to stop doing some things. I want to start doing some things. I want to continue doing things. So with that being said, I'm just gonna go ahead and get into it because I don't want this video to be too long. But if you haven't already, I would love it if you guys would subscribe to my channel down below. And now let's get started. So first, let's talk about the things that I don't want to do anymore. And the first thing is that I do not want to spend money on things that I do not need, or things that will not help solve a problem in my life or help to just make my life better. So that's the first thing I want to do. The next thing I want to stop doing is having such high screen time. My screen time on the daily is actually embarrassingly high. I don't even know what it is off the top of my head, but I know that when I get the notification on Sunday morning or whatever, whenever I get it, I'm embarrassed and I don't want to show anyone. And if I'm too embarrassed to show it to someone, then it's too high. The last thing that I want to stop doing in 2025 is letting laundry pile up. I don't have a problem putting stuff in the washing machine or even switching it over, but I tend to take stuff out of the dryer and then just leave it sitting in a basket until the basket is piled so high that it's overflowing of clean clothes. And then my husband doesn't have anything in his drawers. I don't have anything. I can't find what I'm looking for. So I need to stop letting laundry pile up and I need to put it away in a timely fashion. Doesn't necessarily mean right away, but in a timely manner. Okay, those are all the things I want to stop doing, so let's talk about the things that I want to start doing. So for things I want to start doing, I really only have two things, and they're pretty simple. One of them is to make my bed as much as possible. My bed is made right now. I love having my bed made. I love the way that my bed feels when I get in it after it's been made all day, and I just think that it makes my room feel so much cleaner. It's less, I'm less likely to get back in it if it is made, things like that. So I just want to start making my bed more often, not necessarily every day. I don't want to give myself that kind of pressure, but I think just like keeping in mind and being more mindful of like why I want to make my bed will make me want to make the bed. And the last one is to do better about YouTube. I will say 2023 and 2024 were really hard years for me for YouTube. 2022 was like such a good year for my YouTube channel, and I just feel like I kind of let it go in 22 and 23 because 23 and 24 because my daughter was born in 2023, so I was pregnant for part of it, and then I had a newborn and then just a baby, and now she's a toddler. She has a pretty regular nap time now, and I just feel like I have the energy back that I didn't have from when I was pregnant and dealing with a newborn and even just a smaller baby. So I feel like I am able to be more productive during her nap times than I used to be. So just like taking all of those things together and putting them into YouTube, because YouTube is first and foremost my first love, and I know people are getting back into watching long form videos, so I want to work on continuing to upload those. It's something that I have always enjoyed, and 2025 will actually be 10 years since I posted my first video, so I really want to kind of celebrate that by being consistent, because I know once I start to be consistent I will be. It's just getting started and being consistent that's hard for me. That was the last thing that I want to start doing. So now let's talk about the things that I am currently doing that I would like to continue doing. The first one is reading my Bible. I have been going through the Bible using the Bible Recap by Tara Lee Cobble. It is a book. Hold on, do I have it in here? I actually don't know where the book is, but I've been doing it both through the book and the Bible app, but it is literally a 365-day plan on here, and I'm currently on day 363 as I'm filming this video. So I am literally 3 days away away from completing a read through of the entire Bible, and even just being finished with the Old Testament was like a huge thing for me because there were so many parts of it that I'd never read before. And so this was my first run through of the whole Bible, and I decided that for 2025 I want to do a different plan, not because this one wasn't good, but because I just want to try something else. And the Daily Grace Co. has one called Eat into Eternity, A Year in the Bible with Daily Grace Chronological Plan. So this is what we've got here, and I want to just like change it up and do something different. I'll probably go back to the Bible recap at some point, like 2026 is what I mean, but I have really enjoyed getting to know the Lord more and learning more about who he is, and just like learning more about him in general, learning about his plan for redemption and about just like everything. I feel like I've learned so much, and I feel like I've grown closer to the Lord this year. And I feel like when I am in a sermon and they reference if I'm like listening to a sermon and they reference something from somewhere else in the Bible, I'm like able to visualize the context because I know what the context is, because I've read through this, and it's been so beneficial for me. So I want to continue to do that in 2025 with a different reading plan, of course, but I'm just so proud of myself, and honestly it's all because the Lord is working in my heart to continue to know him, and I'm thankful that I've had the opportunity to do that. So if you are also looking to get into the Bible every single day, I highly recommend the Bible recap. It's been so good. It's a free Bible plan on the Bible app. You just type in the Bible recap and it's there. It tells you what to read, and then there is a video to watch at the end of every day, and it's just really good. So like I said, highly recommend. There's also a physical book as well if you are more into reading it on paper. I kind of go back and forth depending on what my mood is, but yeah, it's been really good and I want to continue to do that. Two more things I want to continue doing. I want to continue going to the gym. I know that this is what everybody says in their New Year's resolutions, New Year's goals type things, but for me, I have been going to a gym called Burn Boot Camp, and it's basically like a group. It's not a class, they call them camps. It's like a group, they call it personal training in a group setting, which I agree that is definitely like the best way to describe it. It's a 45-minute workout. It includes a warm-up, a workout of course in the middle, and then your cool down. They have free childcare, at least that's like a huge benefit for me. And I've been going since September pretty regularly, and no, actually very regularly. And I think the hardest part for me was going. I did sign a 6-month contract, so I'm paying for 6 months whether I go or not. But I am definitely going to sign another contract because I have enjoyed it so much, and I am really feeling like the effects of going. And anytime I've been to the gym before, it just hasn't worked out for me, but I've really been enjoying a Burn Boot Camp, and there's probably one near you if you're interested in looking it up. But it's just been amazing for me. It's helped with my energy levels, and my gym does this thing called an in-body scan where it scans your body. It scans, like you hold these things and you like stand on this thing with your feet, with like bare feet, and it tells you like your water weight, your muscle mass, your body fat percentage, and all of that. And seeing the numbers change on that has been incredible for me. I have literally only lost 7 pounds, which is not a lot at all. However, I have lost body fat and I've gained muscle mass, and just seeing those numbers has been incredibly motivating for me. So, and also just like being able to feel it. I can walk up the stairs without feeling like I'm dying anymore. And yeah, I want to continue to do that because it's been really helpful, really beneficial for me and my body, and just my overall health. So I want to continue doing that. I just realized my sound machine was on for this whole video. And the last thing I want to do in 2025 that I have done for the last couple of years is read at least 100 books. In 2020, I think I read 150 something books. In 2022, I read 200 exactly. And then in 2023, I read 100 exactly. And right now I'm at about 117 for 2024. So at least 100 books per year, but I know I can do more than that. Having that number is helpful to keep me on track, to help me pace myself and that kind of thing. So yeah, I want to continue to read 100 books a year. It's just something I enjoy. It's a great hobby. Having a Kindle definitely helps, but I also have books right here that I need to work on. I need to work on reading these. So yeah, that is, my nose is so itchy and I have no idea why. But yeah, those are all of the goals I have set for myself for 2025. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I enjoy sharing them, and I also feel like posting it helps to keep me accountable. Also, let me know what your goals are for 2025 in the description box. Not the description, what's the word I'm looking for? In the comments down below, because I'd love to know and help hold you accountable for your goals. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.